It's now time for the Rebirth Sports full game recap. We go all the way back to December the 2nd of the year, 2023, when the Nashville Predators were closing out the regular season series with the New York Rangers, welcoming them into Bridgestone Arena for the one and only time this regular season. Head coach Andrew Brunette deploys his lines the following way: Forsberg, O'Reilly, and Nyquist, Sherwood, Parson, and Evangelista, Trennan, Sissons, and Smith, Foodie, McCarron, and Tomasino. Your defensive pairings are McDonough, Yossi, Luzon, and Fabro. Stastny, recent call-up, and Shen. Carrier out injured week to week. Lankinen gets the start in net on home ice. So back to the traditional 12-6 alignment for the Nashville Predators from forward to defenseman. We are 1:48 into the first period. Igor Shesterkin coming up with a save on Colton Sissons' first shot on goal of the game. At 2:33 of the first period, Shesterkin coming up with another save on Foodie off of the rush. McCarron crashing the net hard. 4:05 into the first period. Lankinen coming up with a save on Gustafson's backhand with the top of the mask. At 5:08 of the first, it's Shesterkin coming up with a save on McDonough. But at 6:19 of the first period, the Nashville Predators are breaking through on Ryan O'Reilly's 11th goal of the season. It gives the Nashville Predators a 1-0 lead here in the first period. It's Foodie's pass across to O'Reilly. He got the puck over the blue line, delayed to try to hold during the line change. O'Reilly first over the boards, goes straight to the net and gets rewarded with the pass from Foodie. Goes blocker side for the finish on Shesterkin. O'Reilly, his 11th goal of the season. 6:45 of the first, Shesterkin comes up with a save on Nyquist. 9:21 of the first, Lankinen comes up with a save on Gustafson. 9:34 of the first period, Lankinen comes up with a save on Nick Bonino's deflection. Of course, that guy always goes to the hard areas. 10:31 of the first, it's Lankinen coming up with a save on Jimmy Vesey. At 11:22 of the first period, Igor Shesterkin comes up with a save on O'Reilly from the low circle. O'Reilly looking for his second of the period. 11:24 of the first period. It's going to be Shesterkin coming up with a save on the captain, Roman Josi, plus Philip Tomasino's follow-up ×2 on the rebound opportunities. 12:50 of the first, it's Lankinen coming with a save on Lafreniere. At 4:15 of the first period, it's Barclay off the box. 2 minutes for tripping on Stastny, the first penalty of the game. Shesterkin comes up with a save on O'Reilly's deflection. Sissons is bringing the jam on this play. The captain, Roman Josi, would convert on this power play with his 5th goal of the season. It was a wrist shot from the slot off the post, and in both goals coming from similar areas and shooting in the same area as well. Josi was given so much time and space, he carried the puck to the middle of the ice and just picked the shot that he wanted, and it was a good one. Nashville Predators have a 2-0 lead over the New York Rangers on home ice now. Very tight last couple of minutes of this period, the last several shifts, where the Rangers rebalancing the ice. The Predators had just run all over the Rangers throughout the first 15 minutes of this game, but the New York Rangers definitely evened things out here towards the end of the period. The Predators do outshoot the Rangers by quite a bit in the first, 17-8. We move into the second period, see how the New York Rangers would regroup, and just 31 seconds in, it's Trouba getting his second goal of the season, captain of the New York Rangers. Trocheck makes the pass from behind the net and catches Lankinen looking the other way over his shoulder, as Trouba had plenty of net to put the puck into. That gets the Rangers on the board. Preds do still lead 2-1 on home ice. 1:56 into the second period, Lankinen coming up with a save on Wheeler. 2:42 of the second, Lindgren's off to the box. 2 minutes for hooking. Sherwood would hit the crossbar with a glorious scoring opportunity from the slot area. 5:15 of the second period, Shesterkin coming up with a save on Ryan McDonough. 5:58 of the second, Lankinen comes up with a save on Panarin's backhand off of the rush. He kicks the toe all the way out and gets full extension to make this save. At 6:50 of the second period, it's the Nashville Predators going to the box. Too many men on the ice. 2 minutes right here for the Nashville Predators. Tough break right here as Shen jumps onto the rink as the puck is being played over towards the bench area. The Preds are going to be shorthanded, but it's Colton Sissons doing the work, coming up with his 7th goal of the season. Shorthanded breakaway, goes glove side for the finish. That's Colton Sissons' 3rd shorthanded goal of the season. Out of his 7, he has 3 shorthanded goals. It's like what Jankowski did last year for this Nashville Predators team. Sissons, now 7 goals on the season, gives the Preds a 3-1 lead, but they have to go back to work on the PK, and that's where Lankinen is coming up with a save on Wheeler, then another save on Panarin. As the power play is expiring, or just after it expires, Kreider puts the puck in the net. His 14th goal of the season. He batted the rebound out of midair. Just the absolute most incredible hand-eye coordination right here. Tipped the puck up in the air in the first place, then knocked it out of midair and perfectly into the net. There's nothing anyone can do to stop a play of that much skill. The Predators still lead 3-2 thanks to that Sissons shorthanded goal, but the the New York Rangers come away with the power play goal. 9:03 of the second, Parson comes off the box 2 minutes for boarding on Nick Bonino, and it's Vinny Trocheck scoring his 6th goal of the season. It was a slot redirect just to the top corner. It was just top-level execution by the New York Rangers across the board on this power play. 3-3 hockey game midway through 10:28 of the second. Lankinen comes up with a save on Brodzinski, the 10th shot on goal of the period for the New York Rangers after they only had 8 in total in the first. 13:42 of the second. Lindgren's off the box, 2 minutes for high sticking. Shesterkin comes up with a save on Forsberg. Rebound goes off of the post after hitting Shesterkin's glove at 15:49 of the second. Shesterkin comes up with a save on Fabro. 17:46. Shesterkin comes up with a save on O'Reilly's deflection at 18:18. Shesterkin comes up with a save on Nyquist. The Preds trying to rebalance the ice after giving up that 3rd goal to the New York Rangers. A huge scrum at the 20-minute mark of the final whistle. It took quite some time to get the players separated off the rink, but no penalties were called during the exchange. So we hit the end of the second period with the score at 3-3 and the New York Rangers being outshot by the Nashville Predators 27-18. We flip over to the back of the sheet and we go to the third period. Even hockey game, 53 seconds into the third period. It's Igor Shesterkin coming up with a save on the captain, Roman Josi, at 2:24 of the third period. It's Cully off to the box, 2 minutes for high sticking. Shesterkin comes up with a big save on the captain, Roman Josi. Then another big save on Colton Sisson's deflection in the slot area. Great job by Colton Sisson's getting to the hard area at 5:10 of the third period. It is Lindgren with his first goal of the season. It is a long shot off of the defenseman, Jeremy Lauzon. We've talked about this so many times this season. The Nashville Predators have fallen victim to long shots hitting their own players. Friendly fire in front of the net, putting the puck past Lankinen, giving the New York Rangers their first lead of the game. The Rangers were down by a score of 2-0 and 3-1, and now lead 4-3. We are at 6:20 into the third period now, and Shesterkin's coming up to save on O'Reilly at 9:39. Shesterkin's coming up with a save on Luke Evangelista, and you're going to be hearing this several more times. 10:48 of the third period. Shesterkin comes up with a save on Ryan McDonough at 11:56 of the third. Shesterkin comes up with another save on Josi. Shesterkin gets to take just a brief break because at 13:11, Lankinen comes up with a save on Jimmy Vesey, and at 13:49, Lankinen comes up with another save on Cully. At 15:40, the Preds, though, back on offense, and they are just all over the New York Rangers here in the latter part of this game. So at the 15:40 mark, we find Parsonen. He can't tuck or jam the puck in at the post. He had Shesterkin down and beaten and just could not get the puck to go. Multiple defenders down on the ice trying to help their netminder Shesterkin, and they did just enough. Nobody got caught for a penalty for closing hand on the puck or anything like that. So Parsonen, with a glorious opportunity to tie the game up, just could not do so. At 16:26 of the third period, Shesterkin coming up with a save on Colton Sisson. 16:33. Shesterkin comes up with a save on Nyquist. Great deflection at 17:58 of the third period. Shesterkin coming up with a save on Sherwood with the extra attacker, and the Nashville Predators absolutely buzzing all over the ice. At the 19:03 mark, we find Shesterkin coming with a save on Josi, plus the follow-up by Nyquist. Keandre Miller for the New York Rangers would hit the post with the empty net, giving the Preds one or two more opportunities to get down the rink, but they would be unable to convert. So as much pressure as the Nashville Predators were putting on the New York Rangers here in the third period, it was Igor Shesterkin absolutely standing like a wall, standing tall, and getting the New York Rangers a 4-3 victory. An impressive comeback. The New York Rangers had already dropped one of the Predators at home against Madison Square Garden. Now they come to Bridgestone Arena and come back from down 3-1 and win this game 4-3 with a goal in the third period, Lindgren's first of the season. So 4-3 is your final. The Nashville Predators end up generating 41 shots on net to the New York Rangers 27. So the Preds went from 17 in the first to 27 at the end of the second to 41 at the end of the game. The Nashville Predators certainly poured the pressure on the New York Rangers. Igor Shesterkin showed why he is a Vezina Trophy winner. The New York Rangers showed why they are the best team in the NHL at this point in the season. Like professionals, they got themselves down early, and then they found their skates, found their game, and they started playing incredible hockey hockey the rest of the way. They dominated large portions of this game after the first period, and they come away with the 1-goal victory. For the Nashville Predators, not all is doom and gloom. You stepped up and went toe-to-toe with the best team in the NHL, and you fell by 1 goal in the third period. They split the season series with the New York Rangers 1-1. They get 2 out of a possible 4 points from the Rangers. Not bad for this Nashville Predators team. That's going to do it for the Rebirth Sports full game recap. You gave us 10 minutes. We gave you the entire game. Box score, analysis, stats, so much more coming up on the Renegades of Puck podcast.